Hey everyone, Siavash here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use our integration in order to be able to basically have your cancellation policy for your appointments being enforced by using the integration that we have and the high level automation. So what I'm going to show you is like how you can actually set up your appointments reminder for your clients and use some logics in order to send emails and or SMS 1 day prior, 2 days prior, or 3 days prior the appointments, and asking them, hey, if you're not able to make it, you only have like up to a 1 day cancellation. Reply yes or no. And if they say, hey, I can't make it, they reply yes, they reply no, I can't make it, then your team gets notified, they can cancel the appointment, and you can free up your calendar automatically. So, first of all, if you don't know how to get our integrations, you got to go to clinicalconnect.com and then sign up for your free account. And then once you sign up, you will land up in here and you choose which one of these integrations you want to have with high level, whether Jane, PT, Everywhere, Clinical, Nocal, Helaxy, Power Diary, or Zanda. You just click on them and just go through the details and you sign up. But that's for that. Today I'm going to show you how to basically build this automation. Let's say having the chain connection. It's going to be very similar for other platforms as well because we are sending similar data back into your high level. So first of all, so this is after you do your connection integration with our platform. These are some of the custom fields that we'll send back when we are doing the sync. So, for example, when you have a patient and that patients have an appointment, they will get pushed into your high level, and these details for that patient will also come through and get mapped. As you can see, the first one is upcoming appointment reminder start time. This is the one that we are going to use in this tutorial to set up the uh, appointment reminder with the privacy policy cancellation with the two-way texting. All right, so let's go back and let's jump into automations. Also, these are some of the pre-built automations that we have that we provide when you sign up as well if you want to, as in a snapshot that you can play with. All right, so let's go ahead and create a workflow, start from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a trigger and say, hey, if contact changed, and if the change is upcoming appointment, I'm gonna look for the reminder. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that we're sending. There we go. Upcoming reminder start time has changed. I'm gonna save that. The first thing that you want to do is you want to create with clicks an event. So we're gonna set an event start date. We're going to say this is going to be a custom field, and the custom field is going to be the upcoming appointment reminder start time. And now this is where we're going to start doing our follow-up. So I'm not going to go through the like every single thing that we're going to do, but I'm going to say that we're going to wait for, so this is going to be let's say 2 days prior uh, notification. So the time delay is going to be event and appointment time, and it's going to be 2 days. I'm going to say save action. And then what we're going to do, we're going to say, okay, send an SMS in here. Hey, blah, blah, blah. This is your 2 day reminder. You can obviously put whatever. Please reply yes if you are coming, or reply no if you'd like to cancel. I'm gonna save an action. We're gonna wait for, let's say, 1 hour. Actually, we're gonna wait for the contact reply to this SMS. I'm gonna tell you what does it mean. So basically, we're gonna wait for 1 hour for them to reply to this SMS. We're gonna save this, and if the contact replied, we're gonna check what is the reply is. So we're gonna put an if, and we're gonna say contact reply, uh, replied message contains this, which means yes, or lowercase. Oops, sorry. You can play with the intent as well, but sometimes I've seen that like you can say if the intent is positive or negative, but sometimes it just doesn't work. That's why I do the contain and we do this. So they confirmed, and if they didn't confirm, then what we're gonna do basically we're gonna send another 1 day reminder. So this is going to be the 1 day reminder, basically your policy, and we're gonna say 24-hour reminder. Save action. I'm going to do the same thing. So if they say yes, basically we gonna send them in here as well to send them the reminder. If they say no, for example, which is going to be in here. Actually, sorry, this needs to be moved to here. And then what we're going to do, if they say no, we're going to send an internal notifications and to one of your, you can send an SMS to one of your users or your admin or a custom number and tell them, hey, this contact or this patient with detail cancel, because you can basically send the appointment time and everything. Go ahead and cancel them inside your Jane booking. So this will be extremely helpful, other than just waiting there and it's like, okay, this person didn't show up. Because most of people, they're not going to call or anything. They just forget, it's like, I don't want to come. And specifically with Jane, because it doesn't have two-way texting, you're sending the reminder, they're replying that, hey, I can't come, and you're not receiving anything. So you can put this in here, or we can just continue building this up. So I'm not going to waste your time going through this, but just kind of like showing you how you can do the event reminder and setting up those SMS, and also how you can do a condition on how to basically see if they are coming or if they're not coming. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions, but yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.